Hello all. In this video, we are going to see the SNS roadmap. I'm Radhika, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechatronics Engineering in SNS College of Technology since 4 years. So here we have the roadmap of SNS College of Technology and even the overall SNS institutions. So whatever we do, we have a strategy. So this SMS Charitable Trust has so many other colleges and institutions like Arts College, Engineering College, even a school and pharmacy, allied health sciences and physiotherapy. So this is a roadmap for all the institutions. If I want to travel to some place, I definitely need a map to reach the destination. So we as a team, we as an institution have this roadmap to reach our destination to make our students to secure their job and also to provide a quality education. So we have a very strong foundation, and the important thing is design thinking. We frame all our curriculum. We have several departments in our institution. I work in SNS College of Technology. In our college, we have several departments like mechatronics engineering, mechanical engineering, electronics and communication engineering. So for every department, we frame the curriculum through the process called design thinking. So this design thinking curriculum, it involves not only the theory subjects, it involves the practical subjects. It involves internships in the curriculum itself. We have VQAR, so which is nothing but the quantitative aptitude, so which helps the students to make and facilitate the placement purpose. Along with VQAR and internship, uh, we have mini project. So from the very first year onwards, we have design thinking project and mini project and even the final year project. So in every year, the students has to do a placement training uh, in terms of VQAR, in terms of internship, and also in terms of mini project, where every student as a team they involve themselves in framing the presentations, in framing the reports, and working together as a team. So all these practical skills we are developing inside the student, and this is one of the way to make them to involve themselves to work together. So this is a main foundation of SNS institution, which is nothing but the design thinking curriculum. So we follow 3P culture. 3P culture is nothing but purpose, process, and people. Whatever we have to do, whatever we should do, we have to know why we are doing that. What is the process? How should I do? So only if I know the procedure, I could do that easily. So I have to know the process before I start any kind of work. And I have to collaborate with the team, which is much more important to complete a work. Individual efforts along with efficiency as a teamwork, along with collaboration and communication is very important to reach the goal. So we follow 3P culture among the faculties and also among the students through several types of curriculum work. So next one is the 3C framework. 3C framework is nothing but the attitude, logic, and the technique. So even among the students, we inculcate the attitude, being kind, and uh, so even the discipline, even the dress code, and the formals. Students has to come in formals on every Wednesday. Students are not allowed to wear shoes, not allowed to wear slippers in the college. So for for everything that we do, we go with the logic and we go with the technique. We make use of strategies to do all these kinds of work to reach the destination, which is much more important. So we follow a five pillar culture, so which is totally exceptional among all the institutions. The first pillar, if you see, which is nothing but the CFC. pillar. Center for Creativity is the expansion for it. Center for Creativity means it helps a lot among the faculty members seriously and among the students as well. We make every faculty member to publish papers, research papers. We make the faculty members to publish the design pattern and also the utility pattern, which is definitely going to help them in their career. So it involves the individual roadmap of the faculty member. So we are making them to do it, and it's going to facilitate in each one's career. So the faculty members, they start to write research papers with the help of student projects, with the help of student mini projects, their own PhD works. They make use of Gen AI to do all the research works. So faculty members, they started to publish patents, design patents. Many of the faculty members have the patent authority now, and even now, it's like we are like patent agent to publish patents for others. We got signature and we could also publish patents for others. So, which is an added advantage in the individual career of the faculty member. So, in the CFC pillar, we make use of the research papers. We publish patents. We publish utility patents as well. So that is a main target in CFC for the faculty. But if you see, if you get into the side of the students, we make the students to do papers, journal papers, when they are in their second year as well as in their third year. They do their mini project report. They convert the mini project report as a journal paper, and that journal paper will be published basically in small journals in second year and third year, and they started publishing papers in IEEE and Scopus, Web of Science, indexing journals in their final year. So when students are in their final year, they started doing patent presentation or presentations as well. So that is a good method to inculcate and develop a new prototype among the student, among the young minds actually. So that is what we do in our CFC pillar. So if you come to CLT pillar, CLT means it's like Center for Learning and Teaching. So education is important, learning is important, everyday learning is important, lifelong learning is important. So that is what we teach the students. So every student doesn't matter till they become old. So we develop the students to learn all the time. So that is what we have. That is the motto of our CLT pillar. In CLT pillar, if you see the faculty point of view, we started making lecture video series for each and every unit, for each and every topic, and we used to upload it in the YouTube. So even if the student is not having any uh, uh, time to revise during the exam time, they can just view the YouTube videos. So if the student skips some classes, they can see the YouTube video of the particular faculty for that particular topic. So it's like throughout, we can make use of the video resource, so which is much more useful for not only the SNS students, but we share the knowledge through YouTube videos. So that is what we do in CFC pillar, which is helpful for all the engineering students. So that is like a good method in order to groom the faculty member as well. So, if you see the CFC pillar among the students, we make them to complete their prep insta course. So, I am the prep insta coordinator for Department of Mechatronics Engineering. So, what I used to do is I make the students every month. I will ask them to complete one course, and they have to upload the same in the drive. So they have to do it as a OKR board. So when we do it as a team, when we run together, it's like we don't feel the pain of moving for a long distance. So I make the students to complete all the prep and stuff courses every month, and they used to upload it in the drive. So each prep and stuff course is like we have courses like C, C++, uh, and Java, Python, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and pseudocode, aptitude, verbal, all these types of topics we have in Prep Insta portal. So that preference portal has been used by the second year students, third year students, and final year students. And they, after completing the course, there will be some small assessment in it. And that assessment, once when they complete, the certificates could be downloaded. Okay. So that is what we facilitate the placement purpose and also the resume building purpose. So next one is the SCD pillar. SCD pillar means skill and career development. So in the young minds, we are making the students to develop their skills through lead codes, through XSMs. So it doesn't matter whether the student is in mechatronics department or in mechanical department, we are making the students to complete the lead code. So which is going to help if they secure job in the IT sector. So if you see the lead code portal, we could program using C or C++ or Java or Python. We need not go to a particular portal to do the programming. So in LeetCode portal itself, we can do all the types of programs. So we are making the students to do the SCD, skill and career development, through LeetCodes, through XSMs. And also students who wish to complete their course, mechanical courses like SolidWorks, CATIA, Fusion 360, all these courses, if they want to do, they can do, and they would upload it in the SCD pillar. So they can do it in the SCD pillar, so which facilitates the students to complete their resume building process, and so that they can move on to placement in their final year. So what we used to do is in the second year, third year itself, we are grooming the students completely as a total product, and we are giving them for placement purpose. So which is much more important. 1 year, one final year of placement is not sufficient to attend the placement drives. So we start to groom the students from the first year onwards, second year, third year, in the form of internships, placement training, implant training, industrial visit, summer internships. So these are several methods we are making use of the curriculum, and we are reaching the destination as a roadmap, SNS roadmap. So the next pillar is the IIPZ pillar. So if you see the IIPZ pillar, uh, we make use of the LinkedIn portal specifically to publish articles. So if you see the faculty point of view, we publish LinkedIn article every month, and it's like whatever knowledge that I know, I'm sharing it among the connections. And also we used to connect with types of people like alumni, SNS alumni, entrepreneurs. We used to connect with startup people, entrepreneurs, startup people, and people who work in the company. So we used to communicate and connect, and also the academicians from popular industries, reputed institutions. So we used to communicate, connect with them, so that whatever we publish in our portal gets connected with the connections. So this is also going to help in the career of the faculty and also in the career of the individual student. We make the students to connect so many people, uh, specifically in the four domains: alumni, entrepreneurs, startup, and academicians and company people. Uh, and after that, When they make 3, 4 connections, or more than 10 or 15 connections, when they start to publish their own article, their own interests, their own knowledge, what happens finally? They used to see them, and this is definitely going to help them in their placement, which is important, which is the roadmap which we are going to achieve, which is the destination of our institution. So in the SRI pillar, we used to connect to and contact the parents. So in our institution, it's like we have the habit of calling the parents often. Mentor mentee allocations are there. So I'm the mentor, I'm the faculty. So I will be allocated with 20 to 25 students. We call them as mentees. We used to get all the details of the mentees and especially the parents' numbers. When those 25 students, if they take leave during the internal exam or if they take leave during during important occasions like practicals, model exams, if they take leave often, if they don't come for 1 week continuously, then we have the habit of calling the parents and we used to talk to them about the status of the student, about the progress of the student, and whatever work they do, we used to communicate and appreciate even the parents. We have parents group, we have WhatsApp group for the parents. So recently, around 35 students of mine from third year mechatronics, they have completed Microsoft Azure course. We made a poster for them and we posted it in the parents group. So we got so many appreciations. Parents started calling me and messaging me. They were very happy and content about the education. They are worried about the children. So it was. So this is how we communicate with the parents in the SRI pillar. So these are the 5 pillars which we follow in the institution, which is the backbone of our institution, which is a special thing in our institution, SNS College of Technology, and also it is followed in so many other institutions of ours. So next is the spine. So we have a separate block called spine block for the students. So where we are provided with a complete gym for 2, 3 floors. So every class is alternatively they will be having the access for the spine. So it's like quite refreshing for the students because they used to do so much of work. They do a lot of projects. They do presentations. So it's like refreshing for the students. We don't have PT playing time for the students as like school days. In spite of that, we have spine hour. So they make use of the spine hour and they refresh themselves. So we follow, other than these things, we follow the 7+7 industry verticals. So we have artificial intelligence, AR, VR, robotics, automation, so programming, all the technologies we segregate in the form of the 7+7 innovation and technologies based on the department, based on the individual interest of the student. So we do the projects, we segregate the engineering and technology in the 7+7 verticals, industry verticals. So, and also one more special thing is like we offer a minor degree, honors degree. If a student is opting for mechatronics engineering, but if he is interested to learn the computer science course, then definitely he can take minor degree, honor degree, and he can pursue that. So that option is also there. So, according to the latest technology, we started conducting the Gen AI workshops for the faculty members, and we educated the faculty members through the Gen AI workshop. So, how we educated was like we were taught about ChatGPT initially before 1 year, and recently we were taught about Gemini AI, Perplexity, everything. Before we see the ad in the YouTube, we used to get the workshops in the institution. So which will be very useful, which will be very innovative, and which upgrades our knowledge, and which will also be quite refreshing for us. So whatever the faculty is teaching, so nowadays they started making use of these presentations. Gamma AI presentations are widely used across the institution while taking the class. So before it's like we used to spend around half an hour, 1 hour to make presentations. Now, after the introduction of Gamma AI through the workshop, so we started making presentation is within a fraction, within 5-10 minutes, we can make use of the presentations through Gen AI. So, uh, based on the necessity, based on the job market, we started introducing the certifications nowadays. As I told already, Microsoft Azure AI course was has been told uh, to complete by the students, and students with a lot of interest, with a lot of hope to learn, and they started doing the Microsoft Azure AI course. So we have lead code to learn, we have Prepinsta to learn, we have Azure Microsoft Azure to learn, Microsoft courses to learn, and we have XSM to learn. So these are the special platforms which were provided, introduced to the students. Before that, faculties will be trained for it. Particular faculty from the department will be trained for it, and he or she will be introducing it to the students. So that is what we do to achieve the roadmap in SNS institution. So we excel, we complete the smart OKR goals, which helps in the career of the individual. Doesn't matter whether it is a faculty or a student. Through all the 5 pillars which are necessary to build a particular person's resume, we do it in the form of smart OKR every year, and we used to update the same. So this is definitely going to help the person's career. So this is how we excel in the progress of an individual in his or her career. So the main motto of the institution is to develop the entrepreneurial mindset. So we have students in third MCT. One student is there, Jiren. He started developing his own startup, even in the second year itself. So we have entrepreneurs at a very young age. Likewise, we have an entrepreneur in final MCT as well. So Jerin from third year, and final year, Naveen, Naveen and Hari Pratap. Both of them have startups. Even now, they earn at a very young age. So the main motive of our institution is to achieve 1,000 startups within 10 years. So that is our motive. So this is our roadmap. Wherever we go, we used to have the GPS roadmap with us. So this is the complete roadmap of our institution, specifically SNS College of Technology. And this is quite common for everybody. So this is what we as an individual in SNS follow as a faculty or as a student. I hope you would have learned so much of things in this video. I hope you would have found this video to be useful. See you in the next video of mine. Until then, it's bye from Radhika.